Well, I can't wait to start this. So I'll see you Thursday morning.
Excellent.
Over at the Excel Center.
You're invited.
I appreciate that invite. And now I can finally come after talking about it so many years with you. But I'm so excited. And I just want to share something with you, Dr. Joe. I have some affirmations I say every morning, and I realize that they are limited. But one of the things I got from you is every morning I say I'm connected to the divine. And that came from you because I think you said that's when you connect to the divine. I think like 4 in the morning. The other thing I say to myself is my environment is a product of my internal energy. If I change this, I change the game. And I say that to myself. But part of me also knows that I need to do that more. So that's why I'm going to come see you.
When it's the hardest, it matters the most. That's when it matters the most. To be able to change our states when the voice in our head is causing us to doubt, and you're going against thousands of years of programming and survival for the human being. And if we're eternal, that moment matters the most, because it could be the end of that. And I think that people really want that more than anything else. It's great to have the affirmation. It's greater to be the example, to actually do it, to actually make sure we are connected and we feel connected. It's really important for us to demonstrate that and to know it. That's when it gets super exciting, because then you open the door for so many unknowns that we aren't even aware of. I mean, mystical experiences, transcendental moments that bring so much more joy and so much more value, so much more richness to life, no matter what's going on in the world. The world can do whatever it wants. But we get to climb the ladder, in a sense, to a greater level of awareness.
Right. So to make sure I don't have that knee-jerk program reaction when it would be the easiest thing to do, and it's the hardest thing to hardwire or to chop that off and be in a grateful state or a giving state or feeling emotionally charged or be in a benevolent state. That's when it matters.
Sure. I mean, it's not that we react. I react all the time. The question is, how long are you going to react? That's the real question. How long are you going to run that program? So if you knew the formula of how to do that, it would be no different than dancing the salsa or hitting a tennis ball or crocheting or whatever it is that you practice doing. You just got to take a moment and say, oh my God, I'm off center here now. I'm just going to excuse myself. Justified, valid or not, the only person that is hurting is you, because your response to that circumstance is actually weakening the organism. Now, what's the significance of that? Being a victim to our environment causes us to be more susceptible to our environment, to anything. It weakens the immune system. It weakens the internal system when all the energy is going for the external system. So then you can get away with that a few times, but you keep doing that, you keep knocking yourself out of balance, you're going to be headed for some type of disease. And is that person really worth it? Is that circumstance really worth it? Could you then, even though it's difficult, say, oh my God, I'm out of balance here. I know I'm reacting. I know it's this person. I know, okay, this is going to take me a lot of energy and a lot of awareness. If it takes me an hour to get there, it's better than any drug. You're not dependent on anyone or anything doing that. Those people who have those moments of gamma, they figure it out. They realize that feeling, that unfamiliar, familiar feeling that they just had, that arousal, that pure love, that ecstasy, that joy, didn't come from the sports car, didn't come from the news, didn't come from their social media feed, didn't come from the shopping spree, didn't come from the drug. Somehow it came from within them. They're going to stop looking out there for it. They're going to start looking in here for it. That's when the love affair begins.
I love it, Dr. Joe. Thank you for coming here for so many years, and thank you for continuing to do the work. I get to watch you, and I've been watching you, and you seem to be firing on all cylinders. I mean, really, it's amazing to see the success, and I've seen the videos, and I don't know, it feels like you're really at a moment here to go super exponential. So it couldn't happen to a better person and a better community. And just want to say congratulations for all the success and just wishing you more and more and more. And what does that look like 10 years from now? Hey, do you want to profit from crypto? Then join my DeFi Academy. The Crypto DeFi Academy will help you create generational wealth. But don't take my word for it. Listen to my students.
When I first got into crypto, I remember thinking to myself, I need to learn more. Brian Rose, learning crypto, learning DeFi, gotta do it.
I am so grateful that I jumped in and did this. I had to break through some limiting beliefs that I can do this, that I can afford this, that I can be in this.
It challenges the things that are deeply rooted within us.
Joining DeFi Academy has been one of the best decisions I have made on my blockchain journey.
This course was a life changer, a game changer, a huge eye-opener, coming from knowing practically nothing at the speed of the learning over 4 weeks was just fantastic.
The information you provided in this class was invaluable.
I feel far more confident in my next steps.
You took complex concepts and made them easier to understand.
What's different than so many other ones is it just doesn't tell you what to do. It actually makes you do it.
This is for people who are serious about becoming traders. This is the way it should be done.
I realized from this learning experience again that it is not about what you learn, but about who you learn it from.
The energy was insane. I've never experienced such incredible energy on a live call. Brian Rose, you are a legend, my friend.
It's the only thing in the market where you can get all information and learn everything what you need to know.
Everything is so clear and so well done, and I'm just forever grateful for this program.
It made me feel so much more confident about crypto than I did before.
I did not anticipate how passionate I was going to become about it.
It's also been like a big learning experience for me, not just in the crypto space, but just in overall balance of life.
What I've learned is, how to take ownership, of my life in a way that I really hadn't before.
Yeah, you can't put a price on that, really.
I would recommend it to anybody, top notch.
Excellence does not come cheap. So if you want excellence, you got to pay for it, but it's so worth it.
Pull the trigger. That's what this course is about.
You're not going to regret it, really. It's amazing.
Thank you, Brian and team.
So what are you waiting for? Crypto is happening now. Click the link below, submit your application, and let me mentor you on how to create generational wealth and build the decentralized financial infrastructure of the future.
I really don't know. I mean, thank you, first of all. I mean, I never want this work to be about me. I never do. I really want it to be about you. I want it to be about the person who's actually embodying it, who is actually applying it. I think we'll continue to do our research. We have really great ideas for really wonderful and large studies. We'll continue to find a way to teach it better, to make sure it's clear. We'll keep providing the evidence, both in testimony. We just got a great testimonial the other day. Wonderful. We'll keep providing the evidence in our scientific measurements to show people that they're greater than they think. They're more powerful than they know. They're more unlimited than they could ever dream. And I just want to show the people how deep that rabbit hole goes. I mean, all I offer them is my greatest understanding of the truth and numerous opportunities to experience it. That's it.
And we all know this is true. We've all met someone who, when you watch them, things flow into their life, which seems like effortlessly. Now, they've clearly done the work. We all want to be that person to a certain extent. I want to be more of that person. And we all know what you say is inherently true, It doesn't come from the sports car. It doesn't come from the shopping spree. It doesn't come from the drug. It all comes from within.
Yeah, I think people come to this, a lot of this genre, because they know something. What they know, they may not be able to explain or put into words, but they feel it. In fact, for most people, they felt it their entire lives, and that feeling is telling them there's more to reality than this dream. It's an instinct in their mind. It's an intuition, a knowingness in their heart that never seems to go away. It's that feeling that brings people to this work.